Yo, 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 we back. We is back. We is back. That like button, man. That like button. I gotta get my black and mild started. It's a lot going on, man. And that's 2 times mother going in on them on podcast interviews. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. As long as we got these blogs, yo, and people are public figures, yo, family issues ain't never gonna get solved. You hear me? Like, yo, why would you interview Finesse 2 times mother, man? Like, yo, that man got enough shit going on with his mother. They've been beefing. His whole family beefing with him. What's up, butter? Why the fuck you go interview that man mother, man? Like, yo, these people, they don't give a fuck, yo. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You got Sebastian Telfair back in the projects. I've been saying this story. It's been out for a couple weeks, but I never watched none of the videos. I want to check that out, yo. I want to know how that happened. You know, how did it get to a point with Sebastian Telfair, who made millions in the NBA, go back broke, and now he living in the projects? Like, oh, that is crazy to me. I know he got to do some jail time. I don't think it's a whole lot of time. Then you got FBG. Shit. You got Future brother. Fuck is his brother doing selling dope, man? What's going on out here, man? Yeah, why Future brother yo still out this bitch selling motherfucking fentanyl, man? God dang. Yo, we living in tough times, y'all. Straight up, yo. Yeah, I think he gotta do 6 months too. I just want to know how it happened, y'all. Like, that's a serious fall, y'all. Like, we ain't just talking about going from rich to poor. We talking about going from rich to the projects. Like, yo, that's deep. You feel me? You know, a lot of people done blew their bag. And had to downgrade. They might have been living in a mansion. Now they living in, a 2-bedroom house. Yo, but to go from making millions to living in the projects, subsidized housing, yo, that's deep, yo. I think we're gonna cover that shit first. Now, I think they be releasing this shit in increments. I don't think the full documentary is out yet. Episode 2. Fuck is episode 1 at? Well, we gotta find episode 1. Yo, hit that like button. Yo, if anybody want to come up, I drop the link. First. Somebody. All right, so I guess we start right here. Y'all can't hear it. Hold on.
My name is Sebastian Telfair. I was born and raised in mermaid houses in Brooklyn, New York. The day I picked up a basketball was the day I was for sure knowing I was going to make it out.
Now look, right. Yo, I don't think he should have. I don't think he should have went to the league after high school. You know, I remember when he first made this move. I was like, I don't know, yo, he too small. Like you typically don't see people that small go to the league from high school. Like yo, he should at least did 1 year in college. But I get it. You know, everybody's situation different. He probably was living in the projects before he needed the money, so I can't really fault him. But I do think ultimately that hurt his career. I think he should have at least played 1 year in college, right? Dave, what it do? What y'all think, y'all? I think he should at least play 1 year in college.
In New York City history, I turned that dream into a reality. I played over 10 years in the NBA and made tens of millions of dollars. I had everything I ever dreamed of. But after a series of legal issues and personal problems, my life has become something I could never imagine. I'm right back to where it all began. Back in Coney Island, back in the projects, back in the fire.
That's crazy, bro.
This the block right here.
See, Mac.
Mermaid houses should be giving me mixed feelings. I ain't gonna lie. It's a more of a love-hate relationship with Coney Island. This is crazy though. Man, this is the garden right here. This is where everybody got chopped up right here. That's how I became NYC best point guard ever do it right here. But you know, when I was coming up through the fire, y'all remember it didn't look like this. 2016, I came through with Eric Adams, Mark Trigger, the NBA, and we designed all this up. I just was doing it for the community. I was not expecting to be living in the motherfucker though. When I was in the NBA, making the money, doing what I love to do, I always thought that my life would continue to go up and I would just have a sweet retirement and be able to raise my kids. And somebody told me I was going to end up back in the projects. I would have never believed anyone, not for 1 minute. End up getting locked up in 2017, licensed firearms and all that BS. You know, going through my divorce and now, fighting the feds, and my divorce affected my finances. Now I gotta run around broke. Just right here, this is the same building that y'all seen through the fire.
Damn, that's rough. To be fighting the feds and going through a divorce at the same time. Sheesh. Oh, that's rough. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's rough. That should probably break any motherfucker. You heard me?
Journey, go through everything.
He got caught on a pistol charge.
I've been through. End up right back in the same spot. The first thing they gonna ask you is, can you do it again? So that's the mission. How you feeling? What up? Feeling. How's everything? Okay. What up, doggy? Cuz it was good. Y'all gotta take this journey with me. We ain't sugarcoat nothing.
Oh.
Look, we ain't got no
these lives off, it always start off freezing, and then it get back right eventually. Oh, all right. I think he ready to go back to jail. He violated his federal parole or his federal probation. So he gotta do a little bit of time.
No key. How you get your mail? You ain't got no mail? We good. Can't come in here by yourself. Gotta sign a waiver to come in 2940. I'm gonna show y'all the inside. You hear? Let's go. This is a culture shock, but I ain't gonna lie, me coming back to the projects was a gift. It was a gift and a curse, but more of a gift, to tell you the truth. I really wanted to show the world exactly how I'm living. Being in the project is all a mental thing also, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit is definitely real.
That's crazy.
This is the kitchen right here and shit. This shit get lit at, take care of yourself. My last pantry I had in my crib was a whole room size. You know what I'm saying? But right now, this is the pantry, you heard? You should got the amenities.
I wonder how much his wife got in the divorce.
Appliances and all that. This is my office / closet room. Y'all might have seen this jersey right here. Y'all see this jersey right here? 1,000 pair off-whites and all that. Y'all already know I'm a stay fly. They're a little warm. Somebody got their ass bust when we wearing these. I don't know if y'all know, on COVID I lost my mom. I lost my oldest brother. And the next year, God sent me twins, girl and boy. I'm gonna go say what's up to them. They sleep out. This is my twins' playroom right here. But most important with these right here. Make sure my kids read about me. Middle of the J's with a book, a movie, my own sneakers. Shit crazy. I gave y'all the inside your hood. I showed y'all, you know, where I'm at in Coney Island and all that. But keep it a band with y'all. Y'all good because y'all with me. But it's a dub now.
Yeah, so what's fucking him up is he got hella shit going on. He got the remember he got caught up in the NBA scam with the health fraud. So he probably owed some money with that. He had to fight a Fed case, and his wife, he going through a fucking divorce. God damn. So that's
Boys, the first one to rise, you heard? On the rise, I gotta get to it. Even daddy, you gotta make sure everybody eats. Cats, dogs, brothers, sisters. Yeah, going to get this workout in real quick. Ghost is on the boardwalk, and I'm thinking a lawyer about to call me too, so I should have some news when I get back. Getting sentenced for the healthcare fraud with the NBA was completely terrible timing for me because I just got off the state case. I got sentenced to 3 years probation, and I couldn't mentally do all the stuff they was asking me to do. They was like, go get a 9 to 5. They were telling me to go to McDonald's and get a job. So the first year, I just didn't do my probation, and they sentenced me for 6 months. Y'all be skipping
Yo, come on, y'all.
But
Come on, shorty. Yo, that is one of the dumbest reasons to go back to jail, bro. Yo, because they'll work with you. You know what I mean? If they see you actively trying, yo, they won't violate you. Like, yo, come on, Sebastian. Yo, how the fuck you go to? How you going back for that? For the first year, you just didn't. You, for the first year of probation, you just ain't do nothing. You just was out this bitch living. Like, come on, bro. That was stupid, bro. So you getting 6 months for that? Come on, shorty. You gotta tighten up. That was dumb.
after that, the judge gave me. So these last few weeks, I've been basically waiting for an answer from the judge. I park my bike outside, right here, every day on the block. I leave my hat on there. You see the 31? So when you know it's 31, you know it's certified. You know what I'm saying? Outside, nobody touch it. You gotta be a dope motherfucker to go from the Bentley Aston Martin to the bike with the smile on it.
Yeah, I know, y'all.
You know?
You're right, y'all. I don't feel bad for him now, as far as that part, cause that was stupid, bro. That was dumb, bro. You going back to jail for some dumb shit. A whole year? I guess that's a long time, my nigga. You only had 3 years.
You know what I'm saying? Ah. Hey. Hello. Setting. Got some setting ready? I'm gonna set y'all on. This is number 6. Oh, that's it? That's it? Oh, yeah, that's it?
Yeah, for real.
No, I don't do too much. I'm just trying to warm up. That's it. How you should hit me? Ah! That's all you got for me? That's it. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Oh, man. That's the email from the lawyer right there. What's she talking about?
So his wife is saying that he drained the bank accounts of 500 something thousand. He had 500,000 in the bank account. So I guess they fighting over 500,000. So it say Telfair wife has accused him of withdrawing funds from accounts and draining assets, including one account that she claimed previously had 520,000. He has also faced significant financial difficulties, with his savings reportedly drained by a combination of legal battles and lack of regular income. The absence of a prenuptial agreement has made the divorce proceedings more contentious, with Telfair stating he is currently unable to proceed with the divorce without one. The divorce is complicated by Telfair other legal troubles, including charges related to a healthcare fraud scheme and other legal matters that have financially impacted him. His wife is seeking sole and legal and physical custody of their children and has requested spousal support. His wife previously filed a restraining order after claiming Telfair became violent and destroyed property at her home, leading her to fear for her life and her children's safety. So this date all the way back to 2019. So he been going through this shit for a while. That's why I always say one bad decision can fuck you over, man. You make one bad choice as a black person in America, and that shit can change everything. He was convicted in April on charge of weapon possession. He faced up to 15 years behind bars. His hearing is scheduled for next month, where he could be sentenced, but his lawyer said he has new evidence that he believes exonerates him. Samantha claims that the file for divorce, she begins to search for all the couple's accounts. To my surprise, Samantha claims there were many accounts I was unaware of, most, if not all, accumulating value during the course of our marriage. Samantha, who says the couple did not have a prenuptial agreement, claims these accounts should be considered community property. She says one account used to have 520,000 in it, now has zero. Samantha also claims Sebastian took 197,000 out from another account without her knowledge. Samantha says she has strong reason to believe that Sebastian will continue to liquidate as much as he can prior to having to turn himself in. She explains, I'm fearful I am not able to preserve the remaining community property funds. There will not be a proper division of assets for myself and our children without dissolution of marriage and near completion. Damn. I don't know what he doing.
Says, unfortunately, she denied the application. I'm sorry. So you gotta go in. It says application denied. The court will not vacate or adjourn Mr. Telfair's sentence. So it's finalized?
You gotta do 6 months though. You be
Yeah.
alright, man.
So definitely gotta go through 6 months.
No, I'm trying to say we was expecting the best, but we was prepared for the worst. And we built for this shit. I'm trying to say.
I don't ever think he should have came out of high school. I really don't, yo. I think he should at least played 1 year in college. I think 1 year in college might have changed everything for him. Yeah, I mean, as crazy as that sounds, I think he could have. That 1 year in college, yo, probably would have helped him out.
Email is basically telling me that the judge.
Just imagine going from a 19-year-old, 18-year-old kid or 17-year-old kid from the projects to the NBA. Man, probably with so many people praying on you, it's ridiculous.
My appeal, and I have to turn myself in August 12th at noon.
On one of the charges of the violation, she was saying something that she wanted you to be employed, how you was unemployed.
Who would have meant I was gonna be able to go work at McDonald's mentally? How the fuck? Tell me.
So what I'm tripping on, this is a victimless crime. Nobody got actually hurt.
This that NBA shit. This is basically me tampering with my own account type shit.
I'm still not understanding the healthcare shit. I'm just not understanding that.
So in the NBA we got 10 different accounts. One of the accounts is a supplement account for healthcare. As you know, all the accounts was locked. My gun case in 2017 affected my finances because I was in the process of going through my divorce. They go through the finances and start doing the stuff with my divorce, and that's what got my accounts locked. You know, I let it really get dry where it's like, and we can't go get nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the living room like, how am I come up with that money? And I get that call from T. Will, like, I could get access to your account. So I'll be reliving that moment all the time, like, damn, I need this money. Like, I'm in the middle of a trial trying to lock me up for licensed firearms. I'm in the middle of the divorce. I got my accounts locked. What you do? And I couldn't even use my money to get out of jail. So, swear to God, my mother had to bail me out. Yeah. Yes, my project fucking mother had to fucking spend $500,000 to bail me out.
He wasn't stealing nobody else's money. He was taking your money, giving you access to your own money.
So they said that I robbed my old self. So the person I took the money from is me when I get older.
So why you just telling me you don't want to live that long?
I don't know, but it still doesn't never make no sense. And I told them when this money first came out the accounts, the NBA called us and they was like, "Oh, y'all can't do that." And we was like, "This our money." And the next year, the feds bust down my door. We ain't take from nobody. So me about to go sit in fucking federal fucking prison.
So you about to sit there for your own money and it's a victimless crime.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about the babies. That shit crazy.
She gonna take them kids when he go in. That's the fucked up thing about it. He gonna come back out with even less, even in the 6-month time frame.
And all that shit. Me up trying to just break my spirit.
Oh, he must got other kids.
I'm definitely gonna try to spend as much time I need to spend with my family.
You can let it out, man. You can let it out. You can let it out, actually.
She probably already got
my days is short, but trying to make the best of it. They're my twins, but you see how they are.
I know.
They walk right past their mother and come to me.
Watch, I'm gonna make sure they Gucci. I'm gonna make sure they Gucci. And everything from there, just tell them like, yo, bring them around. That's it. Don't worry about that. That's what I say.
So I'm not tripping.
Yeah, but he ready to do 7 years. Yeah, you doing motherfucking 6 months. You gonna do about what? 4 months and 20 days. You ain't ready to go do no 7-piece, nigga. You be alright, nigga. You know Stephon Marbury's cousin. I don't know what their relationship like, but I know that is his first cousin. I don't think Stephon.
You didn't catch none of them 2 cases with me.
Chrissy is my current girlfriend. My second baby mama. I met Chrissy actually in Coney Island, basically walking past each other.
Feels like it's
I seen her and said hi, and she didn't say nothing to me, and I was like, you might like me. And she turned around and gave me a number, and wham, later. 2 double whams later.
That was the weakest game I ever heard in my fucking life.
Not as emotional as me, so the way
Nobody
she's
really go
handled
like
my
that, man.
situation is definitely a little different. She's basically holds it in a little bit, but she knows it's about to be a huge adjustment for her life also. I like getting my head done. Therapeutic. You know, she has her moments when, you know, she's crying, but she's trying to stay tough for me. You really didn't get a chance to speak about me after go through 6 months. Me and you definitely got to make some type of plans with the babies. Whatever me and you gonna do.
I don't think it's really like settled in yet that you're leaving. I'm not saying this shit's gonna be like a vacation for you, but it's definitely not gonna be something that is gonna be cool for me. I'm the one who has to do all the shit by myself pretty much. I have to put my big girl panties on when I haven't had to do that since I've been with you.
You know how I gotta get my shit together? You gotta get your shit together also. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to help you financially or whatever while I'm going, but there's gonna be sacrifices that have to be made to make sure that the kids can be focused on 24/7. I'm saying the small shit that I do all day long for the kids, like that shit still has to be done.
I don't feel like they need certain shit like that. Like, go to sleep and stay asleep. Wake up, put the bubble on your mouth, and go to sleep.
No, this some shit he put out.
Maybe that got to do with our upbringing, our childhood, and all that shit. Because we both been through our shit. But you two shut off to understanding that, yeah, how I make sure the stove is off and the motherfucking doors locked and all that type of stuff. Like, that shit is important. I don't want no mistakes to happen to my babies. I'm just like, man, I let them get me with that dumb shit. Dumb shit, bro.
Ball out.
Wait, you're done with this.
Man, you don't even want to hear the sacrifices. You don't even want to hear it, so I don't know what to say.
Honestly, I've been hearing it for the last 6 years. I've been with you for the last 6 years that you've been going through every single case. What haven't I heard already? You just mad that I'm tired of hearing it. Because I'm living it with you every day.
No. You don't.
And instead of you, you didn't catch none of them 2 cases with me.
Damn.
I'm glad you said that. I was with other people, yup, and all that other shit happened.
I might leave.
I'm just saying. It's funny that I'm with other people and I get caught. I got my whole arsenal with me. Got fucking 6 guns. That's 600 bullets, and I don't go to jail. You going to jail for fucking probation, valet, like, bro. That's because you ain't got no stability, bro.
Yeah, you can't blame nobody for that, my nigga. You was on papers for a whole year. You ain't check in. You ain't do nothing you supposed to do.
Stability. If not, I'm gonna end up right back in jail for the same thing. Tired, burned out.
You went to...
What? I went what?
How are you gonna get locked up for the same thing because of disability in the house?
So you don't think our dysfunction is the cause of the situation right now? Just dead serious, not using it as the full excuse, but that's not the that's.
I think it's like I for certain lack education for certain, man. That's why I say you should have went to college, man. Cause you violated. You caught 3 years probation and you never did anything they told you to do. Like at that point, what you ain't 6'9", right? Like it's a different when you're a federal agent. You know they give you passes. Yo, but a whole year of being on papers where they gave you a roadmap of this, that, and the third, and you do none of it. Like, oh, you can't expect nothing else but jail. Like, she lucky they could have gave his ass the whole 3 years. You know, they probably pieced him off 6 months. Then probably gonna backload his probation some more. He gonna find himself in a Meek Mill situation where he gonna be on probation his whole life.
Because for you not doing all the things that you were supposed to do, it's my fault. That's what you're saying. It's my fault.
This household.
I'm in the household, so you're saying it's my fault.
This household is definitely.
I get blamed for every fucking thing.
Nah, shit gotta change.
I need a second. That's what I want to do then. So what if we don't really do?
I'm not leaving with that shit about the negative part of it. I see positive in it.
You don't act like that though. You don't act like it's positive or nothing. You just make me feel like I'm gonna be this bad person and I'm not gonna be able to take care of everybody and I just feel so low.
No, but you don't let me be vocal about how a daddy protects.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, going back to the projects is crazy. Like I understand, taking a step back. Yeah, but being a millionaire to the projects, that's different. Like, god damn, the projects, bro. Public housing. That's crazy, man.
Hurts me.
You gotta learn how to absorb that shit.
It's like I've been here for 6 fucking years and I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do. I fuck up sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna sit here and
Yeah, but you call me hard-headed, but anytime I'm trying to express to you, you don't even let me say nothing.
Because you don't know how to talk.
But you still gotta let me get off what I'm trying to say. Our situation is crazy. I don't know. But I know it's supposed to be a plan and tap for the kids. That shit is break me down. You know how they be calling me all day? I'm sitting there like, how long it's gonna take to understand that I'm not in the next room? Damn, that shit been fucking with me last couple years. So I've been even getting hot with them because I'm like, but I don't want y'all to be calling on me because I'm not gonna be there. So that's why I'm getting mad. Oh no, I'm tired of fucking crying. I swear to God, I'm tired of crying. Like, they call me all day long, daddy.
Yeah, do saying like that.
If half the things. No, man, it's all about the plan.
Cause you can't blame nobody but itself, yo. Like it's nobody you can blame for this.
If I sit right here, right now, in the same conditions, I end up with fucking 60 years. I don't want 60 years.
I think it was just a accumulation of things. He had the Fed case. I mean, he had the state case with the guns. Then he was going through a divorce. Then after that, he had the fucking NBA shit. He probably owed them some money back. He just got a lot going on, yo. You know, it's like a snowball effect.
I met you, so all you fucking see is the after result person. You don't even know the nigga. You don't even know the nigga. The shit happened to a nigga.
I have to deal with this shit too. Those same things that he's missing, I have to deal with it. So now I have to be 2 people for 4 kids. And I get he's going through a lot. I'm literally here 25/8 for this man. Nobody can tell me I'm not. But either I'm the last to know a motherfucking thing, or it's like my opinion doesn't matter. You cannot fault me for being me. I need him to understand I am stressing out just as much as he is. And like I said earlier, it's not a joyride for him, but it's not a, and he doesn't understand that.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
It's not for him to fucking believe. It's for me to express to you, and either you take it as a grain of salt or you don't. Him getting abruptly taken out of not just the twins' life, my big kid's life and mine, it's a fucking lot. I was expecting to do the school year with him. My kids don't go to sleep till 4 or 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. I have to mentally prepare myself that I get an hour of sleep before I have to wake my other big kids up for school. I haven't been to a laundromat in 6 years. Sebastian has been the one to do everything. Cat food, little shit. I'm not saying I'm a lazy bitch, but damn, I've gotten to the point where I've been a passenger fucking princess. So now, yes, I have to go through all these emotions without him. Not to mention the whole person that I'm with every day. Even on our bad times, I'm not with him no more. If I wasn't trying to be with him, I would have stayed in the fucking shelter. I came here because I love him. And I want my twins to have their father. I want them to grow up without me.
So you'll be mentally abusing her because she was just in a shelter. I ain't gonna lie, Sebastian. You fucked that money up, shorty. I can't even feel bad for y'all. I don't even like how he doing her. Yeah, man. Like, shorty, he got some issues, man. Hopefully he figure that shit out. Because shit can go worse. Yeah, man. Shit, look at Delonte West. Shit can definitely get worse, my nigga. You mean? It can definitely get worse. You don't. He looked like he was riding a bike. I mean, they said what happened to him. He just his wife is trying to his ex-wife is trying to, he didn't sign a prenup with his ex-wife. So he probably had money. He probably not broke. You know what I mean? But he probably has to, be broke in order to save the little bit of money that he do have. But he might be broke by now. That was 2019. 2019, she said he had 500,000. Shit, he might do be broke now because I'm sure he had to pay that money back to the NBA. Sure, he had to pay that money back, even though it's his money. You know how that shit works. It's just like taking from your retirement. Your 401k. Yeah, it's your money. You can borrow against it, but you gotta pay that shit back. It seemed like the NBA had him in a situation like that. That's crazy. In order for him to get this shit right, he gotta take accountability, y'all. He can't keep blaming nobody else. But then you got this, y'all. Future brother, FBG Casino, just got caught in a massive indictment. I don't get this.
Is live from the FBI Atlanta field office, and Bridget, fentanyl, that wasn't the only thing they found. Tracy, we're not only talking about that staggering amount of fentanyl you mentioned, but also items related to distributing the fentanyl on the streets of Atlanta. Now, the Clayton County Police Department partnered with the FBI's Homeland Security Task Force during the search warrant execution last week at a rental home in Forest Park. Now, inside, they tell us they found 21 kilos of fentanyl, as well as $380,000 in cash, guns, and even a money counter. Now, Rico DeVille Bice, he is the one arrested, as well as David Esteban Montillo Diaz, both arrested, charged with conspiracy. Told us from Atlanta, and the other, Diaz, has ties to California.
We believe that Diaz's connection to California is significant because we know, as mentioned earlier, the Mexican drug cartels smuggle fentanyl into our country over the southwest border.
Investigating drugs off the streets of Atlanta and elsewhere in Georgia. We're live in.
Yeah, yo, but god damn, bro, like, yo, see, my thing is, right, I completely understand having drug money be the startup money. Yeah, but after years and years, like, yo, you supposed to been transition that into something else. I mean, something legal. You got the resources to do it. You motherfucking future brother. You supposed to turn that money, that 300-something thousand or million, whatever you, man, and put that shit into box trucks or something. Most people go to
Atlanta, but covers all of Georgia. The Wilhelm HSTF was established pursuant to President Trump's Inauguration Day executive order, protecting the American people against invasion. I would like to invite Special Agents in charge Brown and Schrank to speak about the organization and the objectives of the HSTF, and then U.S. Attorneys Keyes, Heap, and I, respective districts, each involving significant seizures, some of the fruits of which are displayed here in front of me. The multi-agency collaboration at the federal, state, and local levels, and the transnational nexus to all of these cases. We'll then each take a couple of questions before break.
You know, I always say drug selling is an addiction, just like drug using. So I get it. I just be like, damn, bro, like, I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna act like I don't understand. I just be wanting niggas to do better. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that shit forever, bro. You saved up $1 million off of drugs, man. You gotta take that million and put that shit to something else. Fuck that drug shit. Drugs ain't meant to be sold forever. You feel me? Like, you can't sell that shit till you die, man. Well, some people do. I'm just saying, it ain't a high rate. It ain't a high rate, yo, that people that sell drugs on a high level and don't never end up like this. Or at least a long state bit.
Out into separate groups. And with that, I'd ask FBI Special Agent in Charge Brown to introduce the HSTF model.
And you talking about fentanyl to you? Yo, this is life in prison numbers, man. Like, this ain't we ain't talking about cocaine. We talking about fentanyl. Yo, this is life in prison numbers. 30, 40 years in federal prison. This is never see the streets again type shit. Like catching a murder.
Thank you for being here. I'm Paul Brown, the Special Agent in charge of the FBI's Atlanta.
Man, not no more. That shit don't exist.
FBI Atlanta is proud to announce the establishment of Atlanta's Homeland Security Task Force. The objective of the Homeland Security Task Force is to eliminate the presence of cartels, foreign gangs, and transnational criminal enterprises from the United States. This is not business as usual. It will allow us to extend our reach, share intelligence in real time, and target threats at every level. The Homeland Security Task Force represent the power of partnerships at the federal, state, and local level. Brings those resources to address threats more effectively than any can alone. This brings a whole of government approach to protecting our communities. The Homeland Security Task Force will absorb key components of the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force, which has now been retired, to include the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force, the Strike Force's infrastructure, partnerships, and funding. The Homeland Security Task Force model will provide coordinated coverage across the nation with the task force in every state and Puerto Rico. These task forces will leverage the resources of the United States intelligence community to enhance our investigations. The cartels and transnational criminal organizations have enabled violence to intrude in our communities by flooding them with violence and drugs. As I have said to you before, every Georgian deserves to feel safe in their homes and their community. The establishment of the Homeland Security Task Force is a key step to ensuring that this occurs. Within only a short time, the task force is already making an impact, and you'll hear about that from the United States attorneys shortly.
I want to hear the investigation.
I'll now be
of Homeland Security investigations here for the state of Georgia. It is an honor to stand before you today representing the dedicated men and women of Homeland Security investigations and our partners. The HSTF that we are here to talk about today is built on collaboration, on partnership, and bringing together federal, state, and local resources to dismantle public safety threats and eliminate the presence of criminal organizations that threaten our state and neighborhoods. This is about protecting lives and ensuring that families in Atlanta and across the region live without fear from criminal enterprises. Atlanta has been designated as a core city within the HSTF network. A core city serves as the central hub for operations, for intelligence sharing, and coordination with enhanced resources and personnel to lead the fight against transnational organizations. Atlanta's strategic location and diverse community make it a critical
That was controlled by
of these threats and our responsibility for protection. HSTF really represents.
So you gotta watch that shit, yo. Anybody that's this. So niggas be getting so succumb to the money. Yo, you gotta really watch these motherfuckers, yo. Like, yeah, have a guy that'll come and spend. He'll start off with 3 ounces, right? It's 3 ounces of cane or whatever. 1,000 grams, 100 grams. And then next thing you know, he come back a day later talking about, man, let me get 500 grams. Yo, that's police shit, man. That's police shit, y'all. How the fuck you just bought 100? Cause that's what they do, y'all. Some of these controlled buys will last a certain amount of time, but some of them they do it fast. They'll come right back. But then they got ones where they'll stretch it out. You might only see this motherfucker twice in 2 years. But you gotta know. I don't know, yo. It's hard to really explain, man. It's hard to really explain, yo. You just gotta pay real close attention to these people.
In Homeland Security. By integrating personnel, resources, and intelligence, we are creating a unified system to disrupt trafficking, drug smuggling, weapons trafficking, and financial crime.
This nigga ain't never say in the streets again, yo.
Ensures that law enforcement agencies work together seamlessly. The success of HSTF depends on the strength of its partnerships. Participants in the Atlanta HSTF include Homeland Security investigations, the FBI, U.S. Customs and Border Protection, the Drug Enforcement Administration, Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, Internal Revenue Service criminal investigations, and U.S. Marshal Service, just to list.
Like I used to cut sales off, yo, when they do shit like that. I mean, like I had a situation where I ain't have a situation, but I know a dude. They was hustling out West Virginia, getting some money. A lot of niggas in the city, I ain't gonna mention his name, but he got took down the same way, controlled by nigga spending way too much money, way too fast. And people, I guess you get accustomed to doing what you're doing. You get caught up in the moment. You ain't really paying attention, especially if you got a lot of sales. You don't really be paying attention like you should, yo. But you got to pay attention, yo, because this shit right here, this girl, he might not never come home again. But how many, what they say it was 21 keys or 21 bricks of fentanyl? Man, this nigga might not never come home again, man. Like, off of drugs.
On top of many state and
hell yeah, man. Everybody know about Young School.
Agencies that are vital partners. Together, we are combining expertise, resources, and intelligence to protect our communities. But this success depends more than just on operations. It depends on trust. Trust between agencies, trust with our partners, and trust within our communities that we serve. The HSTF is committed to accountability and transparency, working hand in prevent trafficking, and we look forward to working with the
public. They're often surprised to learn that the communities in the Middle District of Georgia, like Thomasville, Albany, Columbus, Valdosta, Macon, and Athens, the drugs that show up on the streets there are coming from the cartel. It's coming from these organizations. And that's the pattern. That's the flow of drugs that we're talking about. It's coming from the cartel and these organizations. It's coming from a source coming into the country and then distributed on a local level in these communities like Athens, like Macon in the Middle District of Georgia, and hitting the street.
And then they put on this big ass show like they ain't a part of it too. It's the cartels. Yeah, all right, okay. If y'all really wanted to do something about the cartels, that shit would have been abolished. You know what I mean? Just like y'all abolish everything else y'all don't want around. It's all a game, yo. It's a cat and mouse game. You heard me?
Distributed by gangs and local distributors. And that flow of drugs, that's not an opinion, that's a fact. You can trace the pattern, and that's how drugs flow through our community. And so these drugs like fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, they poison our community, but they have second-order effects and spillover effects like addiction, like overdose, like violent crime in our community. And the individuals who profit the most from that distribution are often not in our country, and they're profiting, making the most money out of it. That's the problem. And so we're here together to talk about the solution, which is what you just heard from FBI and HSI about, which is Homeland Security Task Forces. And what we're talking about that is that it's a joint effort, federal, state, local, multi-agency. As you know, crime knows no jurisdiction. There's no boundary. Cartel doesn't care about what state it's operating in. They're there to make money. And that's why we're all here together. And that's why we'll work across borders, outside the United States, across districts, across the state of Georgia, in order to bring these individuals to justice. And when necessary, we'll extradite those individuals from the countries that they're operating in and bring them to Georgia to prosecute them here so they face justice. And I have one example I'd like to give of some early success of these Homeland Security Task Forces. On August 26th, I stood in a parking lot at about 4:30 in the morning, surrounded by many people here, as a takedown of a cartel organization was happening in Athens. I had several hundred law enforcement officers very early prepared to go out and execute search warrants in order to bring individuals to justice. These drugs that this organization was responsible for pushing, like cocaine and fentanyl, they were operating across boundaries, just like I talked about.
Nice
and ultimately, 17 individuals were charged, 26 kilograms of cocaine were seized, fentanyl, 26 firearms, 12 assault rifles, and even...
So they was watching the cartels and got on to him through watching the cartels. How much drugs they caught? I was looking at the guns. I ain't hear nothing else he said. Hold up. Let me go back. Some nice little weapons he got there, man. I like that motherfucker right there. What the fuck that is? Like that too. What's that? A tech. It's an F&M right there. Okay.
17 individuals were charged. 26 kilograms of cocaine were seized. Fentanyl, 26 firearms, 12 assault rifles, and even a grenade launcher was seized in Georgia from this organization.
Damn.
And it was great to witness the bravery and professionalism of agents and law enforcement officers bringing these individuals to justice. And I'll give you one more specific example. When one SWAT team went to make a safe arrest of one individual, on his phone, he messaged his source of supply in Mexico and said, turn the truck around. Right as the SWAT team went in, turn the truck around. That's the message to the cartel. Turn the trucks around. Your business is not welcome here. And if you continue to poison our communities, you will face justice like that example. We'll bring you in. You'll be prosecuted. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Meg Heath. I'm with the Southern District of Georgia U.S. Attorney, and my area encompasses from Savannah, Dublin, Statesboro, Waycross, Brunswick, and all along the coast. I want to piggyback and say that the only way we get to be able to prosecute successfully cases is to work with all our partners, our local law enforcement, our federal law enforcement.
So 17 people got caught up in this shit.
Is give an example of how that occurred. We had officers with the Pierce County Sheriff's Office in South Georgia investigated a case and discovered 40 to 50 acre plot of land, 11,000 marijuana plants, with an estimated street value of over $20 million.
Damn.
Farming equipment was also found.
This is a different indictment.
Showed that the property, the equipment, were all paid for in cash. 4 Chinese nationals were found to be operating the equipment and growing the marijuana plants. The property was purchased by a Chinese national from New York, who has since fled the United States. We believe back in China. We have issued warrants for him. We did arrest the 4 that were on the scene at the time. An investigation, another 4,000 marijuana plants and farming equipment, all purchased in cash, and the property was owned by the same Chinese national that was living at the time in New York, and then, as I stated, was fled the country. We also seized, forfeited 75 acres of land and a commercial building connected to the criminal organization through different civil proceedings. And it was through the coordinated effort, and that's part and parcel of what we see. We cannot do it without our local law enforcement. Many times they're the ones who alert us, then the DEA got involved, and it was working with our local agencies and our federal agencies. We were able to investigate and then arrest those people that are bringing drugs, and they're using that money, and the money is not staying here. It's being sent to different places, and people are being harmed. I was
that's the damn light.
Up here, and
it ain't the drugs, y'all. It's the money. Like they always talk about, they don't give, man. It's the money, man. They're attacking these drug organizations because of the money that they making. They don't give a fuck about no goddamn drugs. America needs drugs. A lot of these motherfuckers right there probably on drugs right now. She look like she got perks in her. She probably took a 30 before she did this speech. And my man right there looked like he might got some cocaine up in him. Probably snorted a line or two before the, before the show got started. They don't give a fuck about it. It's about money, man. All this money, it ain't getting taxed. You know what I mean? That's the issue. If they could tax this money, they wouldn't give a fuck about drugs. I promise you.
My fellow partners here, we're very serious. We're serious about attacking the crime that is infiltrating and existing in the state of Georgia. The only way you do it is working together. And so thank you very much.
As Special Agent in Charge Brown alluded to, we're here to talk about, for the Northern District of Georgia, the material that's in front of me here today. This all comes from an operation that occurred last Friday in Forest Park, Georgia, where FBI and DEA agents assigned to the HSTF arrested 2 men, Rico DeVille Bice, a.k.a. Casino, and David Esteban Montillo Diaz. Defendant Bice was caught fleeing from an Airbnb rental.
All right, hold up. So these are all 3. These are 3 different indictments. It's 3 different indictments. Hold up. Let's go back.
As Special Agent in Charge Brown alluded to, we're here to talk about, for the Northern District of Georgia, the material that's in front of me here today, this all comes from an operation that occurred last Friday in Forest Park, Georgia, where FBI and DEA
no, it's not 3
agents
different
assigned to
indictments.
the HSTF arrested 2 men. Rico.
All right, so it's not 3. So what they did was they locked them up, and then in the process of locking them up, they found out other information and locked up some more people. Cause he said it's all started from when they got Casino in the cartel dude. So all the rest of them indictments stem from this one.
DeVille Bice, aka Casino, and David Esteban Montillo Diaz. Defendant Bice was caught fleeing from an Airbnb rental where agents were executing a federal search warrant. Bice was carrying a rubber-banded stack of cash, about approximately $4,000, but a lot more banded cash, approximately $380,000 worth, was found inside the home, along with approximately 21 kilograms of suspected fentanyl, a money counting machine, a vacuum sealer used to package bricks of illegal.
It's like they caught his ass copping. Yo, these motherfuckers good, boy. It's like they caught him copping, man. That money was for them drugs. They locked him up with the money and drugs. Yo, because at that level of drug trafficking he was at, you already know you don't keep money and drugs in the same spot. You know that money and drugs does not belong in the same area. If you got drugs in the house, you better have money somewhere else, cause you don't never want them to catch you with everything. It's like they caught him. They caught him coming through when he was ready to cop.
Approximately $380,000 worth was found inside the home, along with approximately 21 kilograms of suspected fentanyl, a money counting machine, a vacuum sealer used to package bricks of illegal narcotics, and the Glock 19 semi-automatic pistol that's on the table. Because just 2 milligrams of fentanyl is a lethal amount,
I hate that.
21 kilograms is enough fentanyl to kill millions of people, and its street value is nearly $500,000. Diaz, the second defendant who's charged in this case, is a Southern California resident with no ties to the Northern District of Georgia. He was inside the Airbnb house when
it's
agents
over.
arrived.
It's definitely over.
We believe that Diaz's connection to California is significant because we know, as mentioned earlier, the Mexican drug cartels smuggle fentanyl into our country over the southwest border. Here, the work of the HSTF in just a single night took millions of deadly doses of fentanyl off the street, denied the cartels more than $800,000 worth of drug proceeds between the cash seized and the value of the fentanyl seized, and led to the arrest of the 2 men who now face the prospect of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
Dang.
This is just the latest of many successes of the HSTF here in Atlanta. Some of you may recall that Special
40
Agent
with
Brown and I stood here not long ago to announce the
they got 30
HSTF's
with like
record-breaking seizure
17
of
suspended
nearly
or something.
100 kilograms of fentanyl, approximately 150 kilograms of methamphetamine, cocaine,
This shit was a state
heroin,
case.
and marijuana, and dozens of firearms, including a machine gun. The squad responsible for that seizure back in June is the same squad that seized these drugs last week. And in both cases, the fentanyl was stamped with a Louis Vuitton mark to note its high potency. Because the unit cost of fentanyl is relatively low, drug traffickers and drug dealers are mixing fentanyl into a large portion of the illicit drugs that are sold on the street here in Atlanta or over the internet. More concerning is that fentanyl is commonly mixed into counterfeit pills that are pressed by drug traffickers and then sold on the street or on the internet as legitimate Xanax, Percocet, Adderall, oxycodone, or other prescription drugs. So the seizure of these 20 kilograms of fentanyl,
I guarantee you high right now.
Another warning to the public that fentanyl is being mixed into almost all drugs that dealers are selling on the street or online. And I cannot stress this more strongly.
Damn.
If a pill or a powder,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I hate to see niggas go out like this, yo. Like this is one of the worst ways to go out. For real, yo. Like this should be hurting me, man. It's one of the worst ways to go out, man. Not even no violence, just drugs. Knowing the history America got with drugs, and we know the whole flow and how it's like, damn, bro. This nigga is, he's gonna do a whole bunch of time in prison unless he do some telling. Cause they definitely gonna be asking for life. 21 kilos of fentanyl. They is asking for life in prison for that, man. For real. The best deal he could probably get is probably 30. 30 or 40. With the FEDS though. So you get 30 or 40 with the FEDS, you're gonna do what? What you gonna do on 40? 36? I mean, probably 36 in some months. That shit crazy.
Not come from a doctor, a pharmacist, or some other healthcare provider, you should assume that it contains fentanyl, and you should not consume it. The establishment of the HSTF is paying dividends in and around Atlanta. As directed by the president, federal law enforcement agencies are working together as part of a single team. That's the model. But more importantly, they are supported by state and local partners. Here, for example, the Clayton County Police Department that provide continued and critical assistance with the mission. As for Bice and Diaz, they both remain in federal custody pending detention hearings next week. The prosecutors handling their cases will soon see grand jury indictments to hold them accountable for their alleged wrongdoing. And with that, we'll take a couple of questions as a group before breaking out into breakout sessions as discussed before.
I hope he don't tell. I mean, you know the rules, right? It's like, I hope he don't tell. I mean, this is the shit I be talking about with like, when you moving this level, when you moving drugs at this level, if you ever get caught, life in prison. That's the deal. You know what I mean? That's the deal, yo. So I hope he don't tell. He shouldn't tell. You knew what the fuck. You know what the fuck 21 keys of fucking fentanyl will do to you. You feel me? Like, who the fuck don't know what 21 keys of fentanyl will do? When you moving at that level, you know that, if I get caught, I'm never coming home again. So you gotta know this. So when it happens, you gotta suck it up. Take it on the chin. I know it sounds crazy to some people, but that's the game. Like I told y'all, when I was doing some of the things I was doing, I was fully aware that if shit was to go left, I'm at least going to do a 10-piece off the rip. You feel me? Like, I'm at least doing 10. So I still made the decision. So you gotta stand on it. You can't hear the questions.
For that, I'm going to yield to my colleague, Assistant United States Attorney Thomas Forsythe, who's prosecuting the case.
Yeah, I could believe Future ain't gonna fuck with him if he tell.
This investigation is still ongoing, and so there are a lot of things that we are not going to discuss.
Dang.
But there have been a significant amount of work put into what happened on Friday night, what was seized, what you see before you.
They ain't gonna show what was seized. You can't hear the questions, y'all.
Sure. Mike Connolly, ASAC with DEA. Without giving you an exact where we stand, we're towards the top as far as fentanyl goes. Atlanta, Georgia stands as a trafficking hub, so things coming from the southwest border, there's a high likelihood they're going to land in Atlanta before going elsewhere. Correct. That is correct. Yep.
Anyone else for the group? Yes.
Frank and I both mentioned what we do is dependent on those partnerships. So much of what you'll see with these cases very often start off with contact from somebody in local law enforcement. Whether it's a source, whether it's contact with somebody, whether it's case or arrest they might have made, that's often where our cases begin. And when they see that it might be something larger, And that's where the value of bringing all the resources, all the agencies
Somebody got booked.
To make the much larger case, to not just focus on a low-level dealer.
Somebody got booked and told.
But how do we look at the enterprise? What is behind that for the distribution network and the supply network? And
I got caught with a fucking 3 ounces.
Like U.S. Attorney Keys.
4.5.
Our goal is to trace it all the way back to the cartels and hold them accountable and bring them to justice.
Okay, so that was the FBI updating after a news conference. You got to hear from multiple special agents about their efforts to curtail drug trafficking here in the United States. And they talked about this major fentanyl bust. You saw the wads of cash stacked up on the table. They say a lot of these drugs are coming from organized crime and cartels and being spread throughout the Middle Georgia area. Macon, Athens, we're talking cocaine, we're talking fentanyl. They said 17 people are charged. And one of the key messages that the special agent in charge relayed is just this idea of.
Hey, this was a hell of an indictment, y'all. They got hella shit. They got 20. They got what? They got like how many? It was like 30 keys of coke, something crazy like that. They got hella guns. They got 21 keys of fentanyl, 380,000. God damn. Shit. Let me see something. Cause the news might got a picture of the things that they caught. Casino. Damn, short. Now let's switch it over. Damn. I feel bad for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I feel bad for y'all, man. Oh shit, I ain't put you on the right screen. Damn. That's down bad. Oh yeah, I did. Here we go. Operation Take America Back. That's what they called it. Mandatory minimum of 10 and a maximum of life. Hold on now. I don't know, y'all. Shit fucked up. Shorty fucked that money up. Shorty fucked that money up. I'm trying to find a video. I'm trying to see the pictures of what they got. This shit always freezing, yo. I hate this fucking computer stuff. Oh. Man, this ain't no shorty. Had a good run, man. I mean, 9 times that's all you can ask for, man. A good run. Probably a long ass run too. And this Future blood, brother. They really brothers. I know Future probably like, nigga, you better not mention my name about nothing. Fucking mean that shit. Keep me out of that shit, my nigga. You never know, man. Shit like this start happening, man. Niggas be trying to find any which they be trying to find every way to come about this motherfucker. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, niggas be trying to get up out of this. I don't know, yo. Like Hartmo said, the Future gonna cut him off, man. The best thing he can do is just take his lick and have Future working. You know, he got some money. Have Future working to try to get this nigga home, man. That's the best thing he can do. That is the best thing he can do. Oh, hey. So this happened 3 days ago. They've been knocking shit off lately. Yo, so did y'all see yo. Did y'all see what's going? Did y'all see fuck that boy name is? Finesse 2 times was found in Lil King. Now y'all know, I think we was the first channel to speak on Finesse 2 times and King before Charleston White did it. And remember we did that video where King was talking about when Finesse 2 times set King down and he was trying to change him. And I'm like, yo, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit is not gonna work. It wasn't never gonna work. This nigga got his mother coming at him, his brother, every motherfucking body. Yeah, shorty done, man. So now saying like King probably done went broke. He realized he was being used, like I said he was, when he was fucking with that Hustle Cartel nigga. He was fucking with the Hustle Cartel nigga. I done froze again. This shit phone. Hold on.
Like a quarterback, full of to your street, it'll be easy like you ordered that.
Y'all know what's going on, man. Shout out to Trap 2 TV, man. All that intro y'all be in, man. Flag on the plate, man. That's me, man. Big CEO, man. Yeah.
That part. Man, what it do, y'all? I appreciate y'all for turning back in. Trap 2 TV, me again, Tony 3 times. I got something about the sugar dog, you feel me?
Let's keep the traffic.
Sleep, I'm outside, man. Play what song? What song y'all want? Play what song?
Yo, Finesse 2 times is like taking the place of Meek Mills on the internet. Like, yo, they give yo a hard time on this internet, man. But he makes it easy because it seems like he's right emotional. Yo, if you're emotional, the internet or fame is not the place for you to be, man. Because, like I told you, if a person can control your emotions, they can control your life. It's in like every 3 days, Finesse 2 times is on the internet having to defend himself from family, from friends, from from Offset. Like this just be crazy. This nigga need to start his own little channel or something. Like this nigga's out of control, man.
Folks be having bad energy and shit. You can't let anybody in your heart and shit. Folks be having bad energy and shit and put this shit all in your head and all in your mind and shit. That shit be all in your motherfucking mind and shit. Nah, man. Nah. Hell nah.
Now I told y'all he went wrong with King off the rip. Off the rip, yo. The minute he brought King on and showed King the lifestyle and then tried to dial it back, I knew that wasn't gonna work.
This is
You was dreaming about
on God, you heard me. I was asleep 5 years. And in my dream, I was talking to Gates, you heard me. And next thing I know, bro, I woke up, sugar, like, baby, Gates called out. I look at the sun, man, but you know, I got him, bro. King about 10, bro. King 30. What King? 14? King got 14 now, bro. I accept King apology, bro. I accept King apology, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I want you to learn, King. No, King ain't 12. Lil Ju, what King? 13? What King? 14? King gotta be 13, 14. Kanye 15.
But King gotta be 12.
Fuck no, man. I've been out 3 years, bro. So you tell me you 9 when I got you, 10 when I got you. Nah, King was 9 when I got him, bro. King was about 10, bro. King was 13, 14. But I see you.
Probably about 13.
Big, man. And you get big, you get tall, man. You are. But man, man, you know I still look at you like a son, man. But you know, just like my daughter, man. You know, man, y'all got to be disciplined, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned discipline, man. In the way I discipline, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't charge you for nothing that you did, though, Kim. You a young nigga. I know you don't know no brother. Like you said, you growing up, man. Just you learning, and just keep on living, keep on growing. You know what I'm saying? And man, he 12. Damn, that's crazy. So I got him at 9. Damn, Kim.
Ain't 13 yet.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that my part of the reason why me and my daughter be bumping heads is because of you, bro. Like, I let you get away with a whole lot. And my little girl used to feel away, you know what I'm saying? Because she's like, damn, Dad, how you able to do this? And I ain't able to do this. But I had to make her understand that I didn't raise you. You see what I'm saying? You know, she my baby, that you want my baby. My real biological baby, but I was hitting her and she said, you know, but to this day, I still bump heads with my baby doctor, bro. And it hurt. That hurt me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we're on the forever. You know, you can reach out to me. You reach out to me, man. I sent the post and I DM him back. You know, he DM me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, man? He a child at the end of the day. Whatever the case may be. And what I hate the most is, ain't nobody around him that's trying to help him. When I said that the rap thing really wasn't gonna be his lane because he was a kid, I tried to go get him the PC set up and get Grand Theft Auto started for him. UFC or something, we can give him some fighting, make him some type of money, get him out the street, get him out the phones and shit. Where he can start seeing, open up the bank account and, trying to help him and, show him a way. But unfortunately, even me, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes we gotta learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I was hard-headed as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn the hard way, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I was blessed to come out of this situation in a cool circumstance. You know what I'm saying? I ain't where I want to be, but I'm alright and I'm going places because I'm striving. But at the end of the day, King, you got it, bro. You're gonna be alright, bro. You're gonna be alright, bro, because that's the good thing about it. Trust me, he did wrong, but he don't know how to control it. He's a child. He don't know how to control it. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how to channel. When right, this ain't right. But as he doing it, and when he done doing it, he knows wrong. He knows wrong. And when it's over, that's when it sit in with damage be done. You know what I'm saying? And I give you a few more years, you know what I'm saying? Your apology gonna be a whole lot more sincere. It's a whole lot more sincere because it's a way you could have called me. You ain't have to use the internet. It's the way you could have called me, but we gonna make shit right because I know you being misled, bro. You hear me? But we gonna be alright.
You play the role
one day at a time, bro. One day at a time. You heard me real bad. You know what I'm saying? One day at a time.
Send his ass to jail. The fuck you made. I never fuck with that little nigga again. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't want King the way near me, man. Hell no, King dangerous. Shorty dangerous, man. He think he
man. Quit letting people use you, man. You naturally gifted. People naturally like you, bro. You like me. You naturally gifted. You naturally funny. You naturally you natural, bro. And what I mean by natural is you don't have to do a lot to be who you are. Don't listen to nobody in your ear, bro.
Man, I don't know. He couldn't be nowhere near me. Keep this little ungrateful. Keep this ungrateful little motherfucker away from me, right? Just straight up. So he beefing with his mother. He beefing with his mother too, man. That's 2 times beef with that. He beef with the whole fucking family. His mother, his sister, his brother, King. This shit crazy. I don't like the fact that they even interviewed his mother. Like, that's them blogs, man. These blogs make it impossible to mend relationships. For real. They make that shit impossible to mend relationships, man. And King tried to get him in school, but it was too late.
I could have been dirty, but I ain't on that type of time. I don't know, go ask him why he's laying about $5,000.
See, that's the problem. You don't remember nothing nobody do for you. The good thing, the same way when I said I gave you $5,000 and you argued me to the throat that I didn't give you $5,000. That's so selfish. How can you not remember somebody giving you? If you can't remember somebody giving you $5,000, that means in your mind, when you accepted the $5,000, in your mind, it went to you.
Mama ain't gave me no $5,000, and that money y'all seen on that stroll, he never told y'all. Okay, he's sending me money to book rooms, book Airbnb, rent cars, send to his driver, but he made the whole thing look like he just gave me all of it. And y'all believed it. Y'all just be eating it up. Yeah. Come in here with your real face on, shoot. Come in here with your real face on. Stop having these fake ass. Cause I ain't.
Did anybody watch this interview? I'm sure she said some wild things over that motherfucker. Street stars.
And come at me about him. You done lost your rabbit man, boy. You done lost your man. That girl must really got some dirt on you. She really got some dirt on you. For you to come at me? For you to come at me? Oh, she got that get you gotcha on your ass. She got that get you gotcha on you.
Well, I'd have cut Sugar off ass. I'd have cut her ass off too after her mother got me booked. Like, for this guy, he might got to start fresh. Just get rid of everybody. I mean, he might got to meet some whole new friends. You know, sometimes it ain't always bad to meet new people, man. He might need a whole new circle, whole new family, everything new. Yeah, he keep buying new jewelry. Need to get a new family, my nigga, because something ain't right. This shit is fractured beyond a pale. You heard me? It's no fixing it.
Real talk. Cause I ain't did nothing but try to make her look good on the podcast. They ready to slander her ass. Talking about $5,000. They ain't never had me $5,000 in my hand, and that's on my dead mama. Now put it on your grandmama. You gave me $5,000. Ain't no here, baby. Creep ain't gone just as long as I have. He been gone, baby. So I don't know what you talking about. Speaking on Creep. Creep been gone.
If I'm sitting over paying $6,000-$7,000 worth of bills every month and ain't got $500 that's laid up with my mama, and I'm home.
She need to go on Bissonnet. She been said, put that back on the track.
I know everybody's relationship with their mother is different. Yo, but ain't no fucking way, yo. My mother be online asking for nothing. She wouldn't have to. You know what I mean? She wouldn't have to, man. She won't have to ask for a goddamn thing. Like, this is crazy.
Cause she ain't got nothing else to come to the table with. Then you gonna come for me about a was you stupid? That got you, she got your between your legs.
Dang. Cut a bit.
Got some get you gotcha on you. She got some real get you gotcha on you, and guess what? She gonna tell it one day. She gonna tell it one day. Nah, ain't no call, nothing. I don't give about nobody saying nothing, because I have not said nothing wrong to Rick. I haven't said nothing wrong about Suge. Real talk. How you gonna go on the internet and make a post that push you out? Fuck that ain't got nothing. A pop a piss in or window throw it out of. Fuck ain't got no wigs and Lululemon outfits. Ain't got nothing. What you gonna talk about? Quick. Boy, that got some get you gotcha on you. She got some get you gotcha on you. You scared. You scared to tell her what to get off at. You scared. Don't come over here talking about free.
So in the middle of the tour, they asked for $300. They asked me for $300. I say, you know what? I get it $300.
Well, Finesse seems like the type of person that he enjoys the fact that he got the money. Finesse, you trying to say like the type that's okay, that he want to have the money just so he can tell you no. You know what I mean? That's. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I get from Shorty. He one of them type niggas. You know what I mean? Everybody around him broke. He got the bag. You know, typical rap nigga shit. Anytime you need something, you got to come to him. He ain't provide no avenues for nobody else to get no money. Unless you're going to be a fuck boy. You know what I mean? Be that bitch cleaning up the hotel rooms or something. You know, it's a job. You know. But a lot of people ain't willing to do that. So they resort to asking him. And he the type of nigga that just probably enjoys people ask him just so he can turn them down. Or give you the bread, but then 3 days later he be like, "Yo, you got that money back?" Like, I don't know. That's just what I get from him, yo, because it's too many people in his inner circle, or was in his inner circle, coming out about him, from his brother, his mother, his sister. Like, god damn, that's the whole family, my nigga. Ain't nobody in the family happy. like god damn, somebody got to be happy, my nigga. Everybody upset with you. Like, I don't know. That's just a little odd, man.
We come on tour. I think I don't owe the number probably about 200-300. The whole time I owed it about 500-600. So I owed more. And I was wrong when he came to me. And I accepted full accountability for it. But when he came to me, the way he came to me about the money, man, look, man, you know, man, your mama tripping, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I need a little more than that, I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I be doing it for free, man. You a good to me, man. You make sure I'm good, man. I good every day dealing with you. He good every day, man. Man, good, oh, they be your mama, man. Your mama one, man. You be making sure I get that money from you, man. So I'm like, damn, so you telling me I'm giving my mama a bankroll, and then I'm turning around giving you a bankroll, and you giving it to her. So she double dipping.
That don't make sense. Did y'all understood that? What you mean she double dipping? So basically what's happening is the mother boyfriend was working for Finesse. And I guess he should have been paid. I guess I don't get that. I wouldn't have had no issue with that. I was like, yeah, because at the end of the day, you know your mother, y'all. Like, yo, I know my mother. I know who she is. I know probably her strengths and weaknesses. So, if that is what happened, was that surprising? I just be like, man, here she goes. She always owes some shit, man. Here, man. Take the bread. That's just how I would occur. That's just me personally.
What Ricky said. I ain't gotta watch now, baby. I raised mine. When I get ready to watch one of my grandkids, I will. But not on now another time. On my time. On my time. You don't get to get me. I'm gonna watch it. Who?
You need to watch some goddamn babies, huh?
On some premeditated. This just know you been concocted that. You been concocted that. You already knew I wasn't gonna watch no babies.
Right.
My kid's grown. Is you stupid? It's time for me to live. And when I want some great kids,
that's what I'm saying, huh?
Get them. Not on your time.
Yeah, I don't ask.
Not on your time.
But I get it. I get motherfucker being upset that you don't be a grandparent, but I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I never ask nobody to watch my kids like that. You know what I mean? Watch my own kids, man. Now my grandparents watched it when they was going to school up there. You feel me? But just on an average day, when school out, I ain't calling nobody to say, man, look, man, you pick my kids up, give me a break. No, I don't do that shit. I ain't never done that. Not even my mother.
Real talk.
Yo, so I think this situation is getting out of hand.
I don't want to hear from you. I don't know, y'all. That's got a lot going on. That nigga need to start. That nigga need to start fresh. You heard me? But that's due time. Need to start fresh. You need to get rid of everybody, Sugar included. Like after Sugar, mother got me booked. Sugar would have been done. Your mother got me arrested, man. I can't trust you or her because Finesse setting himself up for failure, man. Like he's like I don't know. He got a lot going on. He got a lot of people around him that probably don't necessarily care for him. It's saying like he's probably since he got the bag, he don't know who he can trust. And you know that happens sometimes. I would just get rid of everybody and start off fresh, man. Now nobody can complain. I don't fuck with nobody. Yeah, man. Girl God, mother God, everybody is God. Yeah, man. We starting fresh over here. I don't know. That shit crazy. I think he got some fucked up ways. I can't. I don't think it's everybody else's fault. It can't be everybody else's fault when everybody's complaining about you. I mean, yo, but y'all appreciate everybody that tapped there. Y'all appreciate everybody that hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the live. More than likely, matter of fact, I might take this bitch down and re-upload it. But yeah, y'all. Sebastian Telfair, I ain't really got no remorse for sure. I mean, it's fucked up, the situation that he in. But it sounds like he put himself in that situation. You know, probably might not even been intentional. Probably just from not being educated. He put himself in a fucked up situation, yo. All the cases that he got was cases that he like. You got caught with a fucking arsenal of guns, illegal. That was stupid. Then you got caught in the then he got caught in the NBA healthcare scam, which you took your own money and you should have known better. That was stupid. Now I don't know about the divorce. You know, who knows what the fuck that stemmed from. But now you living in the projects. And you fucking playing mental mind games with the girl that's rocking out with you. Not taking no accountability for nothing that's going on. Then he only doing 6 months. Like, yo, you in this bitch crying for 6 months, my nigga. You be home before you know it. You go in that bitch and sleep. You can sleep 4 months away. I'm trying to tell you, you ain't got to eat. He go in that bitch, eat 1 time a day. You hear me? And you be all right. Only doing the 6 month bit. But, Casino, man. God damn. They down bad, y'all. Shorty probably got to cop to 30. Best he can do, y'all probably get like a 20. If he can get 20, that's a win. If they can find a way for him to get 20 years, he about what? Close to 40, mid 30s. He come home about 50 something. 50s, he be alright. Be alright. It's a long time though. I wish you'd have did better with the money. But make sure y'all hit that like button. It's another day of Keeping G News.